Attention veterans, hey, great news. For 2023, the new conforming limit is $726,200. Now, you think, oh, that's a conforming limit, not a VA limit. However, let me tell you how it works for you. So, number one, if you are a veteran with full entitlement, you have zero loan limit. It's whatever you can qualify for. If you can qualify to pay a mortgage on a $10 million house and you can find a lender to finance $10 million, congratulations. You can buy one. Now, that's a lot of payment, but nonetheless, it is possible. Now, what the new conforming limit does for you is simply this. Suppose you were in the service somewhere and you bought a townhome or a condo in your first duty station. You know, an E2, E3, not making a ton of money, but you bought something and you used your basic entitlement up. Let's say you bought a $150,000 house, right? What the new conforming limit at 726 means is it gives you even more power to buy that second home with zero out of pocket. So let's make some general assumptions. Let's say you spent 150, right? And the new limit's 726. The difference between that's about 576. What that means is you technically can come close to buying about a $576,000 house with zero out of pocket. That is the great news of VA lending, okay? If you're looking at multi-unit, 2, 3, and 4 unit, that number becomes much bigger. The cool thing about those as well is if you can actually use the rents at 75% to offset that debt. So the great news is as the conforming limit rises, your ability to buy more and keep your current property as a veteran also goes up. So that's huge. So if you've ever wanted to own a multi-unit or even another single family and you PCS from one base to another, we can get you another house, right? Now, you can still go over that amount. You just have to cover the VA guarantee. That's really a question for another time. So I suggest obviously putting a question in the comments, and I'm happy to answer those for you. But that's what you got to look at. So the great news is the limits have gone up. If you have a current VA property, you can buy another one, and now you have more flexibility to get more without having to refinance your current property. That's awesome. Okay. So, as with everything else, ask the questions you have. We want to make sure that you understand what you're doing. So, obviously, subscribe to the channel, like this post or this video, I should say, comment on it, ask any questions you have, call me at the number, 801-979-6365. Let's walk you through the process. My team is licensed in 40 plus states. We can do VA loans everywhere. I personally have done about 50% of my business right now is VA, even though I do all traditional loans as well, but I'm very heavy VA, so I know kind of the nuance of the markets. Got people in California, got people in Texas, got people in Florida. We look all the time at the markets and figure out which way we can go. Reach out to me.